and get ready to power up your day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review on Power 365 FM, your number one online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. Wherever I may be in the sound of my voice, this is Ibida or Miracle Oluwadamiola. Once again, welcome to another edition of Newspaper Review. This morning I have with me the Punch newspaper, and also I'll be reading through happenings around the headlines, which will be the first one to be taken first before we go into the news in details. Stay tuned. I'll be right back after this short commercial break. Protest rock PDP Secretariat over Rivers local government polls. ECOWAS tax regional parliamentarians on women's empowerment. And also 5 keys moment in US election campaign. 5 things to know about the Nobel Prize. Naira notes Emefiele release not what Buhari approved, coming from witness. And also this morning on business side, World Bank partners Ministry on Maritime Sector Development. Pencom OK's Arm Access Pensions merger. Odua Investment honors former chairman MD. Tech upgrade GOP 178 billion naira in 5 banks. Still to come is the news and details on Newspaper Review. Let me pick this first this morning, talking about protest as protests erupted at the People's Democratic Party Secretariat in Port Harcourt, Rivers State on Thursday as tension rise ahead of the local government elections scheduled for October 5, 2024. Bunch earlier reported that Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court in Abuja, in a ruling delivered in September 30, 2024, barred INEC from releasing the voters' registers to RSIEC due to legal challenges. Despite the court ruling, Governor Siminalayi Fubara maintained that the election would go on as planned. Fubara expressed confidence that the Supreme Court earlier ruling, which mandated that all states in the federation must have democratically elected local government executive, supports his position. You can read further details on that as protest rock PDP secretariat over Rivers local government polls. ECOWAS tax regional parliamentarians on women's empowerment. The ECOWAS Parliament has called on regional parliamentarians to step up efforts towards ensuring West African women's financial inclusion and investment to promote female entrepreneurship and economic empowerment. The Parliament Speaker, Momenutau Ibrahima, made the call in a statement on Wednesday evening. Ibrahima spoke at the closing ceremony of its third extraordinary session and second parliamentary seminar in Lomé, Togo. She said the parliament was committed to addressing the myriad challenges militating against West African women who are represented by the ECOWAS Female Parliamentary Association. The Nigerian Agency of Nigeria, the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that ECOFEPA has organized a symposium with the theme Financial Inclusion and Economic Empowerment of Women in ECOWAS sub-region to climax the event. According to Ibrahima, member states should ensure that women have access to resources that they need, such as bank accounts, loans, and investment opportunity, so they can realize their potential. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as ECOWAS tax regional parliamentarians on women empowerment. 5 key moments in U.S. election campaign. Court bullets and Viber stumbles have made their marks on this year's U.S. election campaign, one of the most extraordinary in the nation's history. Here are 5 key moments so far as candidates Donald Trump and Kamala Harris head towards election day on November 5th. Trump the felon. Trump's guilty is splashed across the world's front pages. On the 30th, the Republican becomes the first former U.S. president to be convicted of felony crimes, 34 counts to be exact. He is found to have falsified business record to hide a huge money payment to porn star Stormy Daniels on the eve of the 2016 election win, so that she should not publicize their alleged sexual encounter. In the explosive 6-week trial, Daniel shares excruciating details about their apparent one-night stand, including the sex position and Trump's silky pajamas. The ordeal pulls him from the campaign trail, but huge media attention ensure he keeps the spotlight, even it is on his criminality. Nothing in U.S. law prevents Trump from running for the White House after the guilty verdict, and Republicans doubled down their unwavering support for the party's stand-bearer, who still faces 3 other criminal cases. In debate drama, the Democratic hopes appear shattered after President Joe Biden, the party presumptive nominee, delivers a disastrous debate performance against Donald Trump on June 27. You can read further details on that because it's a long read. Has 5 key moments in U.S. election campaign. Five things to know about the Nobel Prize. Since 1901, the Nobel Prize has been awarded to individuals and organizations for work leading to great advances for humanity in line with the wishes of inventor Alfred Nobel. Ahead of the announcement of the 2024 Nobel winner between October 7 and 14, here are 5 things to know about the prize and their creator. In detention, since 1901, 5 Nobel Peace Prize laureates have been prevented from attending the award ceremony in Oslo. In 1936, German journalist and pacifist Karl von Ossietzky was detained in Nazi concentration camp. Myanmar opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi was under house arrest when she won the prize in 1991. Given permission by the junta to travel, she declined due to fears of potentially not being able to return to her country. In 2010, Chinese dissident Liu Zumbo was in prison. His chair remained empty where the prize was placed. In 2022, Belarusian human rights campaigner Alex Biatalaski was in jail. He was presented by his wife Natalia Pushek. Can read further details on that particular one also. 5 things to know about the Nobel Prize Award and Punch newspaper. Naira note Emefiele released not what Buhari approved, coming from witness. A former acting governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Folashodun Shonubi, on Wednesday told the Justice Marian Hanan of the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Maitama, Abuja, that intrigues and politics were involved in the Naira redesign exercise carried out in 2022. Shonubi, who serves as the Deputy Governor of Operations before his appointment as acting CBN governor, is now retired, appeared in court as a witness in the rival of ex-CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. He claimed that the redesigned Naira notes released by the CBN under Emefiele were different from what ex-President West President Muhammad Buhari approved. While responding to questions from Emefiele's lawyer, Olalekan Ojo-San, Shonubi said the late 2022 Naira redesign exercise ahead of the 2023 general election was fraught with politics. The currency redesign of 2022 was the only one I was part of. When he had meetings with the defendant Emefiele, he said there were politics and intrigues around the whole exercise, Shonubi stated. However, he did not elaborate on what the intrigues and politics entailed. You can read further details on that also, as Naira notes Emefiele released not what Buhari approved. World Bank partners Ministry on Maritime Sector Development. The World Bank Group has expressed its desire to partner with the Ministry of Maritime and Blue Economic to develop the Nigerian maritime sector. Announcing this in a statement on Wednesday, an aide to the Minister of Marine and Blue Economic, Ismail Omibdan, said the move was in line with the vision of the ministry. Leading a team of the World Bank Group on a courtesy visit to the Blue Economic Minister Adegboyega Oyetola, MS Leah Asehat, said the visit was to discuss the government vision for development of a sustainable and integrated blue economic and sustainable fisheries. It is also identify areas where the World Bank can provide expertise and knowledge, she said. She commended President Bola Tinubu for establishing the ministry, saying it was a strong signal that the Nigerian government was desirous of developing the sector. In his response, Oyetola, while appreciating the team for the visit, informed them of the steps taken to tap the country's marine and blue economic resources. He also informed the team that developing the fishery and aquaculture remains a topmost priority of the ministry. Fishery is the flagship of the ministry. We are doing everything to regulate the activities in that sector. We are designating terminal fishing activities. We want to do a sustainable fishery program on a sustainable basis and make it attractive to the youth. We intend to reduce our importation and encourage production here in Nigeria. Therefore, we are willing and ready to have you support our effort to realize our vision for the ministry, Oyetola added. Can we further details on that too? Is a long read as World Bank partners Ministry on Maritime Sector Development. Pencom okays ARM Access Pensions merger. The National Pension Commission has approved the merger of ARM Pensions Managers Limited and Access Pensions Limited. In a statement on Tuesday, the Commission noted that the consolidation had led to the formation of a new entity named Access ARM Pensions Limited, increasing the total number of pension fund administrators in Nigeria to 18. According to PENCOM, the merger aims to create a more robust and competitive player in the Nigerian pension industry, enhancing services delivery and providing better value for pension contributors. It noted that the merger was expected to achieve economies of scale and improve operational efficiency within the new entity, adding that retirement savings account holders could anticipate enhanced services and benefits. PENCOM stated this is to inform the general public that the National Pension Commission has approved the merger between ARM Pension Manager Limited and Access Pension Limited to form a new entity named Access ARM Pensions Limited. You can read further details on that also. PENCOM okays ARM Access Pensions merger. Odua Investment honors former chairman MD. Odua Investment Company Limited has celebrated the firm's former chairman Shegun and the former group managing director, chief executive officer Adewale Raji for their leadership. They were honored at a farewell party themed celebrating years of legacy, a journey of transformation and growth in Lagos recently. According to a release from the firm on Monday, Haino emphasized the importance of being focused and result-oriented when tasked with building an investment institution. He urged people to be visionary, aspirational, and determined, noting that dreaming big is the first step towards achieving great things. I am proud of the transformation achieved during my tenure, which was made possible by divine enablement and the support of the board and management. With a successor like Mr. Station is on the path to even greater heights, Aino said. Can read further details on that as Odua Investment honors former chairman MD. Finally, on newspaper review this morning, Tech Upgrade Corp 178 billion naira in 5 banks. The combined spending of 5 Nigerian banks on ramping up their information technology was 178.77 billion naira in the first 6 months of the year. Analysis of the financial statement of Zenith Bank, Access Bank, Guarantee Trust Holding Company, Wema Bank, and United Bank for Africa for first quarter of 2024 indicated that they were aggressive in boosting their digital infrastructure as their investment in this regard jumped by 303% from 5.8 billion naira in the prior period of last year. A breakdown of IT expenditure shows that Zenith Bank spent 23.1 billion naira on technology in the first half of 2024, a 166.54% rise from 8.67 billion naira during the same period last year. However, on October 4th, customers of Zenith Bank took on social media to voice their frustrations regarding ongoing difficulties with online banking transactions. Can read further details on that as Tech Upgrade Corp 178 billion naira in 5 banks. And finally, on newspaper review this morning, let's quickly run through the headlines once again. ECOWAS tax regional parliamentarian on women's empowerment. 5 key moments in U.S. election campaign. 5 things to know about the Nobel Prize. Naira note, Emefiele released not what Buhari approved. Edo Pools, APC knocks PDP over protest at INEC office. Adeleke threatens 5 billion naira defamation suit against Osun APC. Federal government Wema Bank partner to empower 500,000 women. ICPC recovered 13 billion naira looted funds in September. That's coming from the chairman. As a Mexico new president apologizes for 1968 student massacre. Thank you so very much for joining us on another edition of Newspaper Review. Till we come your way tomorrow, please have for yourself a fantastic and productive day ahead. My name is Ibidakwa Miracle Oluwadaminola.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram